All right, 6:46 is the time right now. Taking a live look at the southern skies. The Indy Fuel are taking on the Wichita Thunder today at the Fishers Event Center. Tickets start at $24. The game starts at 4 o'clock, and it's going to be a beautiful day to get outside. It's 35 degrees outside before the sun is up.
You know, I'm trying to bring the positivity because I know a lot of people aren't happy with springing forward. But hey, our temperatures going into this week looking pretty solid. So it is going to be a nice forecast over the next couple days. Our new daybreak time at 8:06 this morning, sunset at 7:46. Daylight will be increasing just over 2.5 minutes a day through the end of the month by March 31st. Sunrise of 7:29 and a sunset of 8:08 p.m. This morning, we're waking up near the freezing mark. Broad look at the satellite picture. We do have a system that's just off to our south in the Gulf Coast. This is just going to continue to make its way east-northeast and not going to impact us in Indiana, besides a few high clouds this morning in the southern third of the state. 35 degrees the temperature right now here in Indy, 30 in Columbus, 39 in Muncie, and 34 in Kokomo. Yesterday, we got into the upper 40s. Our average high for this time of year is 49 degrees. Live look at our Speedway camera. Tough to tell, but we do have clear skies. Temperatures in the low to mid 30s at Speedway. Today's forecast, lots of sunshine expected through the afternoon and evening hours. Temperatures in the upper 50s, and I do think some locations are going to be challenging 60 degrees for today. 60 in French Lick, 60 in Terre Haute, 59 in Bloomington, and 58 in Columbus. Looking ahead for tonight, low temperatures pretty similar to what we've seen so far this morning, into the mid 30s, basically statewide. And then tomorrow is another solid forecasting period. The reason why we're seeing our temperatures warm up is the wind direction. Through tomorrow, we're out of the southwest, and that will push our temperatures into the mid 60s, gusting around 20 miles an hour. Statewide, everyone in the 60s for tomorrow. This isn't going to be the case Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, a stalled front is going to cause a big contrast in temperatures. No precip chances, but Tuesday's high, 51 in South Bend. You go into southern Indiana in the 70s, and the same thing goes for Wednesday, not as extreme, but upper 50s in South Bend, near 70 degrees in Evansville. We're caught in between at 67 here in Indy. We're dry all the way through Wednesday. So when do things start to change? Well, there's going to be a strong low pressure system developing later on this week. This has the potential to get sea level pressure down to 980 millibars, so that is pretty strong low, and it's a pressure you more often associate with hurricanes. Windy conditions are going to be expected regardless late Friday and Saturday in our region. The question is going to be, is this more of a heavy rain threat or a storm threat to our region? Now, this one model I'm showing is showing precipitation mainly in the day on Saturday, on the back half of Saturday. We do have some of our weather models indicating more of Friday night into the early morning hours of Saturday timing. So we're going to have to sort that out over the next couple days. But we'll definitely have to watch for this storm system. The Climate Prediction Center 6 to 10 day outlook is very much hinting at above average precipitation in the states to our south, largely resulting from that storm system, leaning above average for us here in Indianapolis. Other thing to mark on your calendars this week, there is a total lunar eclipse. This is much more common than the total solar eclipse we had yesterday, or I should say last year in Indianapolis. Begins at 2:26 in the morning, runs until 3:31. This is when the moon slips into the Earth's shadow. It turns a reddish orange color. So we're expecting that in the early morning hours on Friday. 7-day forecast here. Our temperatures climbing. And look, this is a pretty fantastic forecast just in relation to our average high. We're going to have multiple days in the 60s, getting to the 70-degree mark. If we don't get there Tuesday and Wednesday, we're likely to get there Thursday and Friday. Smaller chance of rain on Thursday. We'll see about the arrival time of some of the showers and potentially some storms for the powerful storm system Friday into Saturday. But temperatures before that system does arrive on Friday into the mid-70s.
Wish TV, Indiana's edge.